Manuk beruk. Batik pul. Mari musuh. Tas.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started.
Kontrolnya salah. Pelan.
Van Balten clears.
Langsung lancar.
Can he get it through? And he gets rid in a hurry. Well, you know, Peter, the brains of this particular team's operation is Pep Guardiola, someone who can dictate the tempo, and his appreciation of the game is a step above most. Yeah, he's a thinking man's footballer, isn't he? Indeed, and I'm really looking forward to watching him.
English better.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Oh no, this does not look good. He has found a way through. Out of play for a goal kick.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
It seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener. He could be in here. And that is Stuta! Oh, that was no routine save. Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Air Force Club with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. That's just playing it safe and simple. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos going full steam ahead down the left flank. Well seen, saw that coming. That was well played. Well, he's having a go. That is certainly not what he had in mind. Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right. Looking for options for movement. And here's Batistuta! That was probably asking just too much. Mateus. Now it's super. There's the hit! Goal! That really was a thing of beauty. Curled in effortlessly. Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way. Air Force Club have penetrated for the first time. Well, this will present the manager with... It's Son Heung-min! And he has kept it out somehow. Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've played it short. Costa Curta. Let's make sure that's not getting through. And now a sudden chance to counter. Guardiola. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. Can he put it away? Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance. Air Force Club are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Ledjed. Now it's Son Heung-min, and he was quick to react. There's the end of the first half. Some first half thoughts? Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time. Here we go again then. Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial. Mateus. Defending was strong and firm. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Messi. And here's Son Heung-min. And the cutback. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore. And that means just one thing, I suppose. Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Pedri. Ruben Neves. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Roberto Carlos, a player who needs no introduction. Nedved. Heracles looking to pass their way through. He's got the shot away! Cleared without complication. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And here's Son Heung-min. Ruben Neves. Pedri. Oh, a delicate chip through. He's picked his way and the finish! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And more and more and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Some heroic... Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants of filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white one. Great chance! And it's Guardiola. Now it's Neymar. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nedved. Well, a 6'6" and he'll shoot here. And he has produced there the crispest of hits. Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well? Alexander-Arnold. That's Fitz. Pedri. Well seen. Saw that coming. That was well played. Well stopped. Taken back almost at once. Mbappe. Mateus. And here's Nedved. Neither side yet able to find the net. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of some danger that was growing. And he's running through. Can he finish? That's what you call inspired goalkeeping. I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. And we have our very first corner. Heracles has the chance to go the other way. Engages and forces him off the ball. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd. Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe was only too happy to help out in defence. He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline. Oh, good, decent hit! Oh, that was no routine save. That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Musiala. Neymar. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Musiala. It's Pedri. Oh, that's neat. Back in possession and ready to go again. Picked out brilliantly. Musiala! And that is wildly off target. Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway. So neither side has yet broken through. Nedved. Messi. And he's managed to get rid. He won't be happy with that one. And that interception was most necessary. He read that really well and stopped it. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, good read. That's great positioning. So good from him. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Neymar. Fitz. Mbappe. They're trying everything to subdue him here. Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here. And it's Nedved. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Mbappe. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Guardiola. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. He can get that clear. Corner number 2 then. And a header! He will be livid with himself. Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do. Fitz is there, and he can pick it up. Musiala going face-to-face with his great rival. That looks a decent ball. Now it's Fitz. And he's quick to snatch it back. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Mbappe. Quality ball. Musiala. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Now it's Messi. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Ball is over the line. It's going to be another throw. Van Bouten. And it's Wilshere. Heracles looking to pass their way through. That's just playing it safe and simple.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Steaming on goalwards. Oh, great chance. Oh, that was vital. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So we finish as we started. Try as they might. Neither.
Hello.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you didn't just miss it, we are up and running already. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal. Strong running down that left flank. And it's Nedved. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. Shot a goal! Messi finds himself offside.
Ngerti kira offset. Jangkrik.
Cafu,
Offset.
Beckenbauer, Cafu. Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations. Beckenbauer did well to stay calm there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done. So, what can they come up with here? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Son Heung-min. And it's Nedved. Now it's Son Heung-min. That's good play from him. Now this could be a chance. He's found Messi!
Nah, cantik.
Heracles! Goal! And Heracles are in front.
Speak English, brother.
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection.
Speaking
That's one
English.
for the dubious goals panel. Heracles have broken through. It's 1-0. Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible. Cafu got a long way forward to join the attack. He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. 15 minutes till half-time. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so. Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
No.
Cafu. Bellingham. Lovely. And Fletcher! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay. And it's Nedved. Out for a throw. Oh, red. Nice interception. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Now that's well seen too. Beckenbauer. Mateus.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Jangkrik.
Messi. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. On the evidence of what we've seen, their word, their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more. Heracles come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And we are already promptly back on the way. Heracles really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this. Son Heung-min! And it's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl. Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate. Heracles are doing very nicely, thank you. Oh, that is asking shapes to shoot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash. they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. But if you didn't just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he's quick to snatch it back. He's tried one! And that wasn't far away. Oh, and it's such a good effort. Maybe the target really should have been hit. And it's Wilshere. Lavia does well to get it back. And that's been intercepted. He read that really well and stopped it. Bruno Fernandes. It's a loose ball. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy, Mike Maignan, Peter. You don't normally pick a goalkeeper as a potential match winner, but I think his consistency has to allow him an exception, because I think he's just very solid in all aspects of his game, and he has a great relationship with this defence.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Geray. Forwards and with intent. Nuno Mendes. Mbappe! It's in! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition. Heracles really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Wilshere. Messi. Well, there's your danger. Big chance. He's having a go. And he hits the net. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Heracles grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's well spotted. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mateus. Goulet.
Minutes has been indicated.
Played into space out wide. Cafu. Nice control. Great chance! And collective relief etched on the face. And we've reached half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really entertaining.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Hakimi. That's Son Heung-min. Bruno Fernandes. And he's had it!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Bruno Fernandes clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Bruno Fernandes. And here's Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance! Messi. Chip through. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Messi, very much a man of this moment. Van Bauten. Cafu. Wilshere going face to face with his great rival. That has not gone well. Just a quarter of an hour to play. He's going to be disappointed with that. Goulet. Ball has bounced loose now. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Kalau nggak suka nggak usah main, nggak suka nggak usah lihat.
Number 25, Nuno Mendes. Number 22, Kupchu. Coming on the field, number 8, Judas. Number 7, Sterling. Number 20, Phil Foden. Number 18, Kukurea. Number 9, Gallagher.
Heracles choosing to make the first change. Yerai promptly onto that, and that is that. No, that was never going to make it. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Yildiz!
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Sorlot, he's dealt with that really well. Filippo Inzaghi, nicely intercepted. And we're done. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts.
Akunku do ilang kabeh masih. Akun tan timbunku do ilang, HP-ne ke reset mau bengi. Makane mulane mau bengi ra live. Gelo temen aku, akun durung tak tahu kabeh, malah ilang kabeh. Remening malah. Bu meneh. tapi iso. Lagu iki orkes mau. Kewalahan aku nak nganggo Van Basten. Guys, pete keong. Ojane Saliba. Pastone karo Saliba dong.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And that could set him on his way. It's Son Heung-min! It's in! Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly. You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Heracles with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. David Villa. And the shot! And again! And he hits the net. And the lead lost no time at all. Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave. And we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Messi at his razor-sharp best there. Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now. That has certainly made things interesting. Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping. Nedved. Son Heung-min. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, good-looking ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Iso ya, itu dene strikerku tuh sprint kabeh nih.
Messi. No, that was never going to make it. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, real chance! It's in! And the comeback is complete! And he stuck it away as if laser guided. No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner. Unstoppable. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Oh, good read. That was well played. Well stopped. And here's Messi. Messi, he's had a shot! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye. Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save. Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. And that interception was most necessary. He read that really well and stopped it. Pedri. It's clear to see that he is not at all happy with that. The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Every 3 minutes.
Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! In he goes again!
Nice.
Superb goal! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner. Well, this is what we've been...
And the first half is done. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game. Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good. Heracles to lead, but it's quite a game. Half time, 3-2.
Aku berarti aku butuhku gini speed itu keong-keong cek lah aku menit swidak dur poke yang kata lah Mbappe bareng.
Here we go again then. And that's been intercepted. That's great positioning. So good from him. Mateus.
Malah kepotong.
And he's intervened well there. Oh, super find.
Salah.
Quality ball.
Salah.
Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. Well seen. Saw that coming. That was well played. Well stopped.
Bebas.
Costa Curta. Beckenbauer. And it's Neymar. Davis. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Figo. Nedved. So much time and space here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Cafu. Engages and forces him off the ball. Figo. David Villa. Cafu works it forward, and that interception was most necessary. He read that really well and stopped it.
Lemar tarik. Halo Mas Ion. Masih tarik. Romannya ngaput loh. Aku mudeng. Skill kiwane iki seperti piro? Soalnya waduh tetep kalah. Serginho maksudnya piro? Masuk kita ya Serginho. Nice. Coba sih. Coba sih.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Messi. Number 17, Bergkamp. Coming on the field. Beckenbauer. Oh, good read. That was well played. Well stopped. That's been intercepted. That's great positioning. So good from him.
Malah puter.
Oh, just Alvarez. And he's following up. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Penyakit bro kuwi. Pipo.
Heracles are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. He's going to be disappointed with that. It's one! And that would have won it. Nedved really thought he'd scored to settle this contest,
And he's struggling to believe being denied. It's a mighty effort! Heracles surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Offset Random.
He's through the middle. Oh, great play.
Tidak offside ya anaknya.
It's a sharp pass. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous. Musiala! And the ball's come loose here. Davis made a search from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. He's had a hit! And there's the clearance.
Malah tegang aku.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now? Shin to shin, but there's the shot! That was superb goalkeeping! And that will be the final act.
Salah.
So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done.
Tenan Salah. Raketan menang tapi rak memuaskan menira. Menang tapi rak memuaskan meneh gameplay kurang. Kucluk. Makasih banyak Mas yang sudah ngeklik tombol like-nya Mas. Bentar. Push ngalan. Demi Ivangi angin-anginan. Cek. Aduh. Nak Dore. Hakimi. Ki orkes karo top. Aduh jangkar. Nggak tahu sepindah lah. Ini jangkar lah. Aduh. Yowes mantap lah. Iso.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. Doué. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Padang jebrang. Untung kok.
Too much on it, and
Multiplikasinya
that's the
Red Bull.
keepers.
Tetap aku kebulan.
Oh, that's a key interception. He won't be happy with that one. It's a lovely, neat pass.
Kabur.
And peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge
Untung kepotong.
reputation for being a big game player.
Big games,
Allah.
9 goals in 9 cup
Kalian
finals
di-
during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
Hahaha.
Doué really added the width there.
Oh, smashing header! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Kok nembak. Kok
Krunier.
nembak.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
Wah, weruh nek ana Qatar ora. Kok ini
Hakimi. Drogba. A
bisa.
real chance if he can get through. It's good
Cek
run
bisa
that.
losek
Great
lagi lah.
timing.
iso ngapa-ngapa.
Cafu.
Aduh, Nakata kosong loh.
Doué. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Koundé, and he's intervened well there. Nedved fiddles it through, played into space out wide.
Salah.
Koundé. Arsenal upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it.
Pedri! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Palmer. Drogba. Keeper's ball.
Rapat kabeh, Jun.
Nedved. And it's Son Heung-min.
Kafu.
Works it forward.
Aduh. Kepotong sih.
Son Heung-min, well, he was given the time and room.
And the first half is done. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal. But it's certainly not put a want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet forced the issue. It's 0-0. That gets things going for the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress.
Nice.
Pedri. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Sun. Kepotong sih.
Van Balten gets over and intercepts. Son Heung-min. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Mbappe. Intercepted.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Palmer.
Ngoper ke angin.
Pedri. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Van Balten. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defences, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Kesusu menira.
And he's gone backward here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Nicely intercepted. Messi. Oh, this looks sharp. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Palmer. Arsenal finding their passes. While facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Van Balten clears it away. Son Heung-min. Nakata. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And it's Drogba. Palmer. Looking for the run. Well timed, excellent interception.
Arsenal showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Doué. Now it's Drogba. Messi. That's been intercepted. Kunde. Palmer. Well seen. Saw that coming. He read that really well and stopped it. He's shot. Mbappe!
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
It's Drogba! He's done very well to get to that. And the referee brings it to a close. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we.